My movie watch list for the week of 17 March 2026 AD is spontaneous movie going. Alright, I got a number of things I'm working on. I'm Tanis, She, Her, Hers of Seattle, so I've decided I have put stuff on hold at the library. Stuff's not in, at least not for the notifications I've received. I do have DVDs and stuff that I could watch, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it spontaneous. And my aunt Annette wants to see Project Hail Mary and stuff, and so I'm just like, spontaneous. I don't know when we do that, but in part that's me being a problem because I got problems. So here we go. So that's it. My YouTubing is a little. I brought up that I need to update the software on my computer, and I think that's the problem. But I gotta make sure that's true. So I'm uploading and publishing via my phone currently, my 16E, which I did a number of years ago. I did like everything like that. I would type the titles and video descriptions on the phone. So it's a return to something I've done before, but just out of necessity this time instead of choice. So then there's also the like, I've gone to the Apple Store. If I tried working on some of my videos with a more updated software computer, and that also didn't work. So I'm like, well, I don't want to go through updating my computer just to have it not work, right? So there's a little bit of a like, okay. I did call about glasses, and I got a few places, so tentatively calling those places today and seeing if I can get something scheduled. Eye exam covered, and they've dropped lenses / frames from coverage. I think it's a, what is it? I think it's a, instead of splitting coverage, some of the eye exam and some of lenses / frames or contacts, they're like, let's just do the eye exam with some sort of assumption that the person with the health insurance will follow through at the same place and get contacts and or glasses, if / as applicable. Why would they do that? Perhaps it's because they're people with the health insurance can't decide, and they're like, so then let's just cover the eye exam. So there we go. All right, so from this past week, I'm gonna do, so I went to Regal Cinnabar Malik, and I got a number of new or repeated items with slight tweaks. So I got Pepsi Zero Sugar. I'm gonna put that one in parentheses. So Pepsi Zero Sugar. And these are my cups from the stack. I didn't actually get water at every showing that I attended. So there's that. Let's see. We have, what else did I do? I did Reese's Pieces. I did a Dog Day, which is a hot dog. With side salad. And a blue cheese dressing. There we go. I did a coffee milkshake. And I did the Gobble Father. Which I've done before, only this time with avocado, which is essentially, I just ordered it normal, and then my choice dressing was blue cheese dressing. So there we go. I'm trying to see if I could do a shorter one of these with the back, but those are updates. Oh, and as bonus, the book I am reading is The Things They Carried, which is a fiction book about kind of providing a perspective of somebody who's drafted and serves in the Vietnam War. That was Tim O'Brien, and I read it approximately 17.5 50 years ago when I was a student in August/September at Shoreline Community College. So returning to and drafted in the Army. I guess that. And so it talks about things like, what did they carry in their pack? Because in the Army it says foot soldier. So what does a person carry? So literally, but also metaphorically. So there we go. Happy week of watching to you whenever you're viewing this and wherever you're viewing this from. And I'm Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle.